Woohoo! Well, good morning, good people. Good morning, good people. Letting the platforms tell the people that we're here. Tell all the people. Tell the people that we're here. Have to be careful when you're singing stuff, because when you sing stuff, they'll think you're singing other people's music and they'll shut down your video. They'll shut down parts that you owe somebody else the money. Like what? They'll make it silent. You're like, well, I was singing one little piece of a song that didn't need to be for them. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. I hope we're all good this morning. We are here for FOMC Day. FOMC Day. Yes. Now, it'll probably be a nothing burger leading up to FOMC time. Okay. It'll probably be a nothing burger until then, but it might be a little bit of run. Where's my mouse? Might be a little bit of run up until then, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Let me go get the right banner running. I need y'all to understand that E2T University is getting ready to start on Monday. All right. Don't play with me. E2T University is starting on Monday. All right. This is a program that I have cultivated over time. It was called Options 411. We ran it 8 times. And then I built it out even further, put a little more meat on the bones, made it a 12-week, got it E2T University, made it full out. Oh my goodness. I think I haven't run Options 411. It's been at least a year since I ran Options 411. So in that year, I've learned more and know more and done more and made more. And all of that knowledge is coming to E2T University participants. All right. Hey. This is the time. This is the time. All right. This is the time to come on, get yourself signed up and get included, get involved. We don't have time to waste around these parts talking about we'll do it later, because later may or may not come. But you see these seasons everywhere you look, you see comments and people commenting about and talking about the wealth transfer that is happening. It happens step by step. Nobody's going to drop a bucket of money on your front lawn. It would be great if that's the way it happened. There is no money tree growing out back. The way the wealth is going to be transferred is going to be piece by piece by piece. That means you're going to have a skill and you're going to generate resources by the work of your hands, your finger, your mouth, if you're a talker, if you're a speaker. But there's going to be something that you're going to be called to do that's going to generate this wealth. It's not going to be I'm sitting back laying in my bed chilling and the money's going to just drop in. That's not how that goes. It's not how that goes. Anytime you ask the Lord for more, he's going to give you an idea or something to do. He's not going to just drop money on you. You say, well, I want money to make so-and-so. And so the Lord will remind you of that pound cake recipe that your grandma used. And you'll go start making pound cakes. You'll say, Lord, I want so-and-so, and he'll remind you that you are a great carpenter, or you're great with working on people's cars, or you got a lawnmower out front that you're not using, and you start cutting grass. You start washing cars. It's going to be work. You decide, I'm interested in financial things. I'm at a job, but I'm in financial areas and space, and I'm interested here. You lean in there, and you start to, little by little, get in on the stock market, whether that's buying shares, doing it that way, whether that's trading options little by little, maybe that's crypto, whatever it is, but it's going to be something for you to do. You start making and selling lip gloss. I'm going to make candles. You start making soap. You cook plates. I mean, whatever it is, it's going to require some work on your part. Okay. I'm offering something, I won't call it passive, but it is something that won't require you to sell to anyone. You trade the stock market. It's just you and them charts, if you want it to be. Now, we offer a community because I really believe that trading in a community is something that we need to do, because trading is too lonely to do it by yourself. You need to have a community when you're trading. Okay. I'm a firm believer. You need a community, but you don't have to have a community. You literally can trade in by yourself at your computer or on your phone. You don't need people. You don't have to sell nothing to nobody. You don't have to engage with people if you don't want to. You can do it from anywhere in the world, long as you got a Wi-Fi. Listen, this is like one of the best jobs. Talk about wanting to work remote. This is one of the best skills to learn. And the stock market was around way back, and it ain't going nowhere. Stock market ain't going nowhere. Fads and things may come and go. Whoop, 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 whoop. The stock market ain't going nowhere. Okay. Let's go talk about, that was my soapbox moment. But listen, E2T University is open. If you're trying to learn, you want to learn, get with somebody who's going to teach you. Professoring is what I do. That's my real job. My real job is conveying information from one person to the next, from me to them, from me to the masses. That's what I do for a living. All right. Taking difficult information, bring it down into bite-sized, simplified chewing, and then helping you to chew on it so that way you can use it. That's what we do. Okay? That's what I do. You see the chart in front of you. SPX 500 right now is at 6606. 6600 has been a bit of a support, even though it dipped below that this morning about 4:30 and went down to 6593. I wonder if that is an indication of things to come. Y'all see that? We ran up. It's been up here at the 6635 as high as that, and now we've pulled back to 6593. That's a little bit of a pull, and that's all in 24 hours. Because yesterday at 4:45 in the morning, we were at 66.35. And then this morning at 4 o'clock, we were at 65.93. That's about a 40 point drop. Falling. I think I'm falling. Okay, but FOMC happens at 2 o'clock. All righty. Let's go see what we got to look at today. The VIX is at 1651. No shock that the volatility is up a bit because we got a lot happening today. All eyes on FOMC. All eyes are on FOMC. Let's see what's going to happen over there today at 2 o'clock, 2:30. Everybody already believes or knows that there's going to be a rate reduction. People are expecting the 25 basis points. That's built in. It's already calculated in and already built into the charts. Where people may not be ready is where it becomes 50 basis points. And, that's kind of remains to be seen. But the issue is not just, are we dropping the rates this time and how much this time? The question really is, what are we doing in the future? It's kind of understood that we're going to drop them this time. But what are we doing next for the rest of this year? People want to know, what's the next plan? Are we dropping now and then holding for the rest of the year? Are we dropping now with anticipation to drop again? This is the thought. So the press conference that Jay Powell is going to give is going to offer information as to what is going to happen in the future. That's really what people want to hear. More so than what's the drop. We already kind of got the feeling. If he came out today and said we're not dropping the points, he probably would get stoned. He probably would get tomatoes thrown at him. Everybody kind of understands that's going to happen. Question now is, what happens next? Okay, that's really where people are. What happens after this? So the VIX is at 1648. We kind of know this. U.S. stock futures stall in countdown to Fed decision. Okay, the end of the Fed meeting today is widely expected to usher in the first interest rate cut of 2025. No shock there. That's happening 2 and 2:30 today. China bans tech companies from buying slips from record high before Fed. They must not want you to buy NVIDIA's chips because they must have something else. Because the only reason China would say don't buy in front of NVIDIA is because they got somebody else to buy them from. That's just my speculation, because I don't know that there's another company. But I do know Chinese said don't use Facebook because we got something else. Don't use YouTube because we got Yoku. I mean, they basically like, don't use Google because we got Baidu. That's how that goes in that space, okay? U.S. mortgage rate drops, refinances are jumping. People are wanting to refinance because the interest rate is getting ready to change. They're like, well, shoot, if I can save 0.25, count me in on the refi. All right. Fed's finally ready to rate cuts. One clue to what comes next. Consumer spending is echoing the skewed job markets. Oracle sparks bubble talk with stock price in the .com territory. Okay. See if anything else interesting up here. Okay. Let's move on to, I can close this. CNBC, NVIDIA CEO says he's disappointed after report that China has banned its AI chips. I bet you are. Disappointed. What they didn't tell us was why. Tell us why. Tell us why China banned y'all's chips. I want to know that. If anybody knows in the comments, y'all tell me why China banned their chips and what chips are they saying they should get. If they're not going to get NVIDIA's chips, who are they getting chips from? Because they're getting them from somewhere. Right? They're not deciding they're out of the AI race. Ain't nobody deciding that. So where are they getting the chips from? They're getting them from somewhere. Dow futures are green, but all the other stuff is red. All right. Now the S&P futures are only down 0.25, so that's kind of small. Stock futures a little change as traders are rate outlook. All right. Mortgage refinance demand spikes nearly 60% as interest rates drop. Well, they didn't drop yet, but they're going to be dropping. Fed set to cut rates, but forecast for the rest of 25 is key to the markets with politics clouding the picture. Absolutely. Politics. Getting in, making it cloudy. Senator Warren presses Trump, AI, and crypto czar Sachs on whether he's overstayed his job. Ooh. Alibaba shares jump after it lands a major customer for its AI chips. Looky there. There's those AI chips I was just talking about. Alibaba with AI chips. There we go. I was just asking who had the AI chips that they were buying it from. And what if it wasn't NVIDIA? And then the next statement, Alibaba shares jump after it lands a major customer for its AI chips. Y'all see that? Here we go. I didn't know Alibaba was doing AI chips. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. Did y'all know that? Okay, Citi raises the price target on McDonald's to the highest on Wall Street. Calls for more than 25% upside. Come on, McDonald's. Ben & Jerry's co-founder Jerry quits over social activism role with Unilever. Quit what? He quit making ice cream? What is we doing? That Ben & Jerry's ice cream is so good. It is so rich, but it is so expensive. It's like, why ice cream need to cost this much? OpenAI released its first of kind study revealing how people are using ChatGPT for everyday tasks. Yeah, ChatGPT is the new search engine. Ain't nobody going to Google looking for stuff. Because if I go to Google looking for it, Google's gonna give me all these pages. I gotta click some more. I go to ChatGPT for it. ChatGPT gives me the answer in a form. I ain't got to go click into all these people who made it to the top of the page. I can just read the answer. Okay. It gives me all, and it tells me where they came from. So if I want to go look further, I can. But hey, Tanya, but I don't have to. All right, so that's what's happening at CNBC. Let's keep it pushing. Wednesday, we got building permits this morning at 8:30. I probably should refresh. Crude oil inventories at 10:30, which is probably an orange, not a yellow. Okay, it's orange. Crude oil inventories is always not yellow. Federal funds rate 2:00. This is the FOMC stuff that's coming at 2:00, and the press conference at 2:30. Okay, so now at 2:00, you're gonna see something crazy happen, some crazy candle, and I'm doing this because something crazy gonna happen at 2:00. Like right at 2:00, a candle gonna go nuts. Right at 2:00, it's like there ain't no. The statement hadn't even come out yet. How the candle running crazy? Anyway, don't pop in on that. All right, let that candle go. Maybe leave it on the 15, 30 minute and then look to see what happens for the breakout of that candle. All righty. Don't jump in on that first crazy candle. Don't do that to yourself. First of all, the prices, if you're trying to be a buyer, the price is going to be bananas. And if you're a seller, you probably going to get blown through. So let's just wait and see till after it settles down a bit and you see a direction, and then ride with the direction. Okay. 2 and 2:30 is press conference time. And we've done this before, and it's been, and sometimes it's nothing, but I don't think today's going to be nothing. Okay. Because we waited too long. We waited too long for it to be something. Okay. 7 o'clock building permits. 10:30 crude oil. See how here crude oil inventory here has 3 stars? Yeah, like I said over there, it ain't yellow. Crude oil inventory is more than a yellow thing. Okay. And then 2 o'clock. Look at this, the interest rate projection showing 2 stars. So crude oil inventory showing 3. FOMC economic projections at 2 o'clock is 3 stars. Statement, 3 stars. Rate decision, 2 o'clock, 3 stars. And the press conference, 3 stars. That's where he has to answer the questions and all to go along with that. All right. That's coming this afternoon. Y'all just be prepared. And then we'll ride it. I know as sellers, we ain't in no rush. Okay. The sellers, we are in no rush. We will ride it after that and see what comes about. Okay. That's the way we do. Let's look at earnings. This morning's earnings: General Mills, Innate Pharma, Manchester United is earnings this morning, and Quanta Singh is this morning. This afternoon, Cracker Barrel, Bullish, and Sangoma. Tomorrow morning, we got Darden Restaurants and FactSet, and then tomorrow afternoon, we got FedEx. All righty. Basically, the biggest thing happening this week is FOMC, but that doesn't mean that other things aren't happening. All right. There's other people making other good money. Baidu has ran something crazy over the last few days, and it's just moving. All right, let's go see what Adam had to say or has to say this morning. Where's my mouse? There you are. Come. Oh, there we go. Let's see what Adam has to say. Yesterday was all about 6605 in SPX. It was my dip support, and we spent all day there. Yep, it just basically chilled. Every time I looked at the chart, I teach and look at the chart. I teach and look at the chart. Teach and look at the chart. Gotta have my chart up, even though I'm teaching, because I'm doing both of them. I'm going to teach math, algebra, and I'm going to watch these charts, okay? 6615 was my first target. Off of it, it hit exact. Then we returned to 6605 and spent the night trapping it. All noise now until FOMC. The plan. 6605 reclaim sees 6612, 6620. If 65.99 fails, then we dip to 60. That should be 65.90, not 66.90. That should be 65.90. Well, let me see what did I put here? I'm looking at that should be 65.90. Let me fix that and make sure that it goes. I'll make sure it goes into the rightful places with the people who's supposed to get it in the rightful places. Oh, come on. Whew. There we go. 65.90 is what it should say, not 66.90. Okay, I'm making sure it goes to the right places. Yes. Okay. Back to it. Okay, that should say 65.90, as I said. The plan: 6605 reclaim, sees 6612, 6620, and if 65.99 fails, then we dip to 65.90 first. First, he says. Doesn't mean that's where you stop. We're dipping there first. Now, Adam is great about putting tweets out along the way. So if you follow him on Twitter or on X, he is Adam Mancini 4. I'm sure he's got people who are trying to be him and not him. So make sure you go with Adam Mancini 4 with the blue check. I got a blue check on X. Ooh, did y'all know that? Educator to Trader is on X, and I have a blue check. Yes, I do. I didn't pay for mine either. It came on its own. Some people paid for their blue check to make sure that they knew that people knew who they were. I didn't pay for mine. People probably are cloning me or whatever, because every time I go check in the different social media platforms and see who's trying to. Oh goodness, I was mad. One day I was bothered. I was like, I went and looked in on Instagram and went to go see, and the person who was imitating me had all kinds of followers. I was like, well, look, that they got way more followers. My daughter was laughing. She was like, how they go copy you and have way more followers than you? I was like, well, they obviously are more engaged on Instagram than I am. That's why they got more followers than me. And I sure hope ain't nobody over there giving them no money, because I don't go on Instagram asking for money. I will go and direct you to a program or direct you to a training, but I definitely ain't asking nobody to come let me trade for you. I sure hope people don't get taken like that, because I'm not asking nobody to let me trade for them. That's a level of pressure your girl does not want. It took all I had to start to do alerts, because that in itself was a step for me. Ain't no way I'm going to be like, I'll trade your money for you. No, no, and no. I do not want that pressure. No, sir. Anyway, let's go back to what Adam said. If you're trading XSP, you're looking for 669 to 662 is your range. 660, that should be 659. Lord of mercy, that should be 659. I need to fix it. Ah, la, la. That's what happens when you be rushing. When you're a Russian, you make mistakes. And I was a Russian this morning. Okay, let me fix it. I got to fix it before too much time passes. I got to fix it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that should be 659 to 662. All right. So, because that don't make sense to have 669, does it? Where we at? There we go. 659 to 662. And remember, he said if it dips past the 65.99, it could fail to 659 first. So you might want to even be watching. All right. Get in the comments and let the followers know where you are. Yeah, I should get in the comments of them other people. And yeah, I could do that if I was that interested. I'm not a super huge fan of Instagram, even though a lot of people are there. But I should go over in the comments periodically and just be like, this ain't me. If y'all are following this person who is faking me, this isn't me. This just isn't me. Yeah. This isn't me. It's not me. All right. So the gap, though, between SPX and ES is 61 points. So as you're looking at Adam's information, subtract 61 points, because ES and SPX now, the gap, the nomenclature of ES changed, and the gap is now wide again, and it will come back together. That happened, I want to say Monday or Tuesday. So I think it happened like Monday night into Tuesday, into yesterday. So that's the deal there. Okay. Manage that accordingly. All right. So listen, I unlocked some bonuses inside of E2T University. I unlocked some bonuses, and this is for everyone who has signed up. There are 3 bonuses. We're going to have it like a drawing. Going to have a drawing at E2T University. 3 things, 3 bonuses. A one-on-one with me is there. We can talk about what you want to talk about, for the whatever period of time, an hour. Generally, it lasts about 45 minutes to an hour. Lifetime access to a training of your choice. I got one that I would like to give, but sometimes people don't need that one or don't want that one, or maybe they already got it. So lifetime access to a training of your choice, and 1 free month in the membership. So if you're in the membership already, the one-on-one may not be, so you already get a one-on-one if you're in the membership, that comes along with it. But to get a free month, yes, that'll take that. So there's three bonuses that are unlocked. We're starting on Monday, though. So if you have not signed up for E2T University, you need to come on. You need to come on. All right. Okay, let's go back to the charts. So I can wrap us up, because Janae gonna come on here and remind me that people need time to get ready to trade. And if I take too long, they won't have time. That's what she's going to do. That's what Janae's going to do. She's going to come on here and go, wrap it up, land the plane, wrap it up. Okay, let me see, where are we? 1 hour chart. Let's go with the 1 hour chart. If anybody, y'all should have seen my Facebook post. Was it Facebook post? Yeah, I did a Facebook post and a Twitter post yesterday showing how we did the reversal yesterday. I want a 30-minute chart. This is SPX from yesterday, showing where we entered. Where is my indicators? I'm gonna need to refresh this, but at this point we'll just go without it. But I used this candle here yesterday as a reversal going back up. That's a failed 2 down candle, reversal going back up. We did put credit spreads underneath here. Then I use this area right here as reversal going back down. That was a bearish reversal. It's actually a 2-2 reversal. You can't see my numbers because I don't know where my indicators are over here. But that's a 2-2 reversal. We used that. This was SPX yesterday. It popped up, gap up, closed that gap. Oh, that's a mighty... that was a mighty... I be teaching during this time, but that's a mighty gap close. Well, actually, I'm driving during the time that the market opens because I teach at 10:50 on Tuesday. But wow, that is a nice gap close. Woo-wee, woo-wee. I missed it. Okay. So anyway, that was that. Yesterday, that's how yesterday went. We traded yesterday. Iron Condor, put credit spread, call credit spread. I pulled in a little over $500 in profits yesterday. That's what we do every day in the membership. So if you are looking to trade consistently, SPX, XSP, we're doing that over in the membership, right? Membership options, seller zone, membership, trading, SPX and XSP. You can go to bit.ly/E2T-membership. Let me fix the lowercase, uppercase, and then you can get in right like that. Okay. Now this is SPY. Let's look at SPY. Something is going on with my chart because it's not showing me the pre-market and stuff is. So let me refresh it and see if I can get it to do right. I need to be able to see the colors in the pre-market and the post-market so I can tell you where it closed yesterday and where it's at currently. It's still not acting right. Not acting right. Let me close this and go to trading view. Let me see if I can get it to do like it's supposed to do this Merton. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I'll drink some of my coffee while I wait for it to act right. It's still not, though. I need my indicators to pop up over here. I don't know what in the world is going on. I'm logged in. Well, I'll just tell y'all where SPY is right now and where Triple Q is right now. I can't tell you at this point where it closed. I can look on the here with some. We got some coming up. Yes, here with some. I'll silence the VWAP. Here we go. SPY is currently at 659. Yeah, 659.86 is where SPY is currently. It closed yesterday at 659.94. So it's really basically flat from where it was yesterday. All eyes, all trades are waiting. I want to say one of the hardest things to do in the stock market, and once you can get yourself, once you really conquer this, you're going to be a beast. is the patience factor. And I can talk about it because I'm not always that great with it. If you can wait for your entry, you can wait for your perfect setup, it'll pay every time. It's hard to wait though. Hard to wait. Like if you're a stratter, to wait for that one candle to break. This is IWM. It closed yesterday at 238.27. It's currently at 239.04. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So 2 days ago, IWM, and then I'm going to wrap it up. IWM was inside 2 days, inside day. Well, the way the strat works is you wait for the top or the bottom of this to break. You wait for price to break to the upside or break to the downside. You're supposed to wait. Now, while you're on the 1 day or one candle, sometimes you want to, be premature in your move. In your mind, you might be saying, oh, I know it's going to pop up. You don't know what it's going to do, right? So you have to wait till it breaks. Yesterday morning at the open, it broke out to the downside. See this big old wick? Can y'all see that in the middle? It broke out to the downside, went down to 236.71 and then popped back. It came back up, it recovered, but it's a 2 down. So it broke out to the downside. But to wait for it to break out is the hardest thing. Well, once it breaks out, then, we do call credit spreads, because if it breaks out to the downside, we ride with call credit spreads. It break out to the upside, we ride with put credit spreads. If you're a buyer, you do what buyers do. But to wait for that one candle to break is the patience piece. And a lot of times we don't have the patience for that. We don't have the patience. And I'm in the we. And when I say we, I'm talking about we, me. Who is we, me? We, me. We, me. Don't always have the patience because we want to anticipate what's going to happen next. But if you can wait and let your patience have its perfect work, you will get paid. Patience pays. All right, let's wrap it up. E2T Trader's Declaration. I declare I'm a great trader, a successful trader, and a focused trader. I declare my wins exceed my losses and my account is growing steadily. I'm a wise and knowledgeable trader. I have a strategy that I use for my trades. I don't randomly place trades. I'm a level-headed trader who trades my plan and not my emotions. Lord, it's you who gives us the power to get wealth. Help us today to trade our strategy with wisdom and knowledge and patience. I'm going to add that to it. I'm going to add and patience to it because I think we need that on here. Allow us to prosper enough to have what we need and enough to bless others. In Jesus' name, amen. Yep. I'm going to add and patience to our prayer and to our declaration. Because when we can patiently wait for our strategy to come, for our setup to come, it'll pay you. It'll pay you. It'll pay you. All righty. So it's 9:10. I want y'all to have time to get yourselves ready. Now, remember, 2 o'clock is where the action is. There may be some things that can happen this morning. If you decide you want to trade as credit spreads this morning, maybe there's a breakout that happens and you decide you want a little piece of it, please go ahead. You get what you're going to get. Our premium, the premium's going to be nice. Premium's going to be nice. But the problem you're going to run into if it doesn't move is the premiums are not going to draw down like we're used to them doing. You're going to have price action for them to draw down. So if the trade just pops and it doesn't, and if it sits still, like it's been sitting still for the last couple of days where it's sitting in a zone and it's not moving, but the time is decaying, that time decay may not be enough to draw it down like we know, like we're used to. But you want to be out of those trades before 2 o'clock. Have them locked down before 2, right? Lock them down, whether that's a PDT hat, close them, whichever it is you want to do. And then you can re-enter if you'd like after the 2:30 time frame when you get a direction, right? Be wise here. Be wise, traders. And you don't have to deploy your capital in the front of a potential trade because the FOMC information is a binary event. It's going to cause a wild swing and you don't want to be swung into, right? You standing still and you get swung into. You don't have to, right? Just wait and see. We can wait. Or put your trade on, lock it up. however you want. It's your money. I'm not, offering financial advice. I'm just offering a little bit of guidance and help and wisdom. That's all I'm doing, is offering some wisdom. Let's wait. Let's see. Either lock it up and wait till after, or just wait till after. All right. So we're going to do two things. Janae with her too. She's telling me to wrap it up. We're going to do two things. We're going to stay green. We're going to get this money, and we're going to have a great green day. All right. See you, everybody. Bye-bye.